引くだけならこの世は奪えない。弱者と強者共存共栄、それなら当然 Fight, fight, fighting for me。 導いて差し上げます、嫌いじゃないでしょ。何か疑問はありますか、そうかいいセンス。心配することなんてないわ、あなたは当然。一心不安に前向け突撃、戦え戦え戦え戦え。 No, 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 all the way。 俺の罪まで No, 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 踊れ山を預けて No, 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 no,
Alright, let's start today. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Saya. Good morning, please. I hope you have a nice day. Welcome, everyone. For some reason, my headset decided to be very quiet again, so... But that will be fine. I think it's have to be something with the wireless things. I don't really understand what's going on. Sometimes I can get the max volume to super loud, and sometimes my max volume is very quiet on my headset. Hello, Glenn, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I hope you have a nice day. Welcome. We are almost good to start. Let me check that I did start my... Oh, a frog and a cat. Hello, good morning, good afternoon. How are you on this Thursday? Thursday used to be the day I liked the less in the week. Now it doesn't matter anymore because every day is the same, but I used to hate Thursday. I used to hate Thursday. Worst day on the week. The frogs, yes, the frogs. The frogs. Whoa, my headset just fell on me. My microphone, sorry, decided to just fall on me. I got assaulted by my microphone. How are you guys? I hope you have a nice day. Welcome to the stream. I love that this cat is staying here now. Like the cat is staying with us now. The cat is staying with us. That's the new. He's a streamer now. This cat became a streamer. Hello, Lord of the Stream. Nice to see you. I used to hate Monday, but now it's just like every other day. So the reason I hate Thursday, it's because it is, you know, so deep in the week that you start to think about the weekend, but you still have Friday on the way. You see what I mean? When I start the week and it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I don't really think about the weekend yet. But when you get to Thursday, it's when the week starts to feel long, and you start to be like, oh, I hope it's going to be the weekend soon. But no, you freaking have Friday on the way. Friday I don't mind, because I know at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, at the end of the day it is the weekend, right? Hey Suko, welcome to the stream. I'm like, yeah, at the end of the day it's the weekend. But Thursday, you would love to have the weekend, but you have to go through Friday first again, so that's why for me Thursday was always a depressing day. Every day when I was working at the hospital, every Thursday I was getting there and I was like, oh my god, I hate Thursday. I hate Thursday. But yeah, because you have Friday on the way. You know, it's like the weekend is close enough that you think about it, but it's still too far away. At least Friday, when you think about the weekend, you know that at the end of the day, it is the weekend, fuck it. Except when I was working on the Saturday, because sometimes I was working the Saturday, so when it was the case, Friday was kinda annoying. But it was like a rotation. Only one member of the crew was needed to work on Saturday, so still can't be mad at Friday. On my job, Friday is even less work hours. Nice. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. I always like Friday. I think Friday is a good day. Except if you work on the weekend. If you work on the weekend, that's always a bit it's always a bit annoying, but pam. Why I have this open, by the way? We're going to start the day. Just, you know, chatting a little bit, I guess. As you can see, I haven't found anything new to play, so we're going to continue our little tour, like practice. We're going to do a little tour practice. But first, we're going to start the day with the 8 minutes, guys. Because, you know, some people cry me a fucking river on one specific spell with one specific characters, right? So, for these people who cry me a rivers about the Requiem with Sakuyabi, it just happened that before the stream, I was doing some warm-up. So let's do the minute. No, look at this. Like, I won't even need to bother. Let me start this. So oh sorry, I have the double sound now. This is a bit. So they hype this spell like with Sakuyabi like so much. Like oh my god, this is harder than PDH. So what happened? I was like, oh, that might be a good warm-up, right? What fucking happened? For the haters. It happened this during the warm-up. 34 try. It's harder than PDH. Yeah. It's harder than PDH. Hey Aldin. So that's the minute haters for the people that was Sakuyabi Requiem, Sakuyabi Requiem, Yeah, no, it's just the hater minutes. It was just like for the haters. No, we are not playing this garbage game. So here you fucking like Sakuyabi Requiem. Are you happy? No, try me a river for this. 30 try. So yeah, I was like, they hype it up so hard, oh my god, Sakuyabi Requiem. Like, so I was like, oh, that's going to make a good warm-up. It took 30 try to cap it, so yeah, harder than PDH, Cry Me a River, like. Oh my god, it took me 6,000 try and like almost a year to cap PDH, so yeah, but okay. But no, of course, we're not playing this garbage game. But it was like the 8 minutes, so now they can fucking like, they will stop to ask, Sakuyabi Requiem, nya. Okay, now everyone is happy, so we don't need to talk about this anymore. Let's actually play a fun watch. Yeah, it happened. I was like, oh, they hype it up, that will be so hard. I was like, oh, that's going to be a great warm-up before I start the stream, because I do like to warm up like half an hour before I start to stream. So because usually it takes me like a good 30 minutes, 40 minutes to warm up before I start to stream these games, because otherwise we actually waste a lot of time otherwise, just because the time I warm up. So yeah, so that was the minute for the haters. So now I almost want to make a short of this. So so we can just like send it to the short if they have a problem. So yeah, that's why like that's why it is a difficult spell, because it's extremely random, but it's not even close to PDH difficulty. Like, it's not 10%, not even close. Like, it is a very difficult spell for what it is, because it's extremely RNG. So the RNG can totally fuck you up. Like, it's a bit like what you say, PWG of Aya, right? It is very in the same category of spell. Super hard, but not nearly fucking hard as PDH or Okina Spring or thing like this. It's not even in the same universe. I decided we are going to try a bit Reimu on the My Little Pony today. I decided just why not, to give a little Reimu love today, so why not? No, what I'm doing. Usually I pick Marisa in this game, but I was like, you know what? Why not to do a bit of Reimu today? It's going to mess up a bit my strat though, because she's not doing the same amount of damage, but... So yeah, like... So let's do this. So yeah, it was the minutes for the haters. Now we can just bring back the joy and happiness stream, guys. Oh, I forgot to remove the ghost and loop the music. Okay, that's going to be better like this. So I just decided we are going to give a bit of love of Reimu today, because usually I always pick Marisa here, but I think Reimu Wolf is pretty good also, so... No real reason why I decided to pick Reimu, except for just for the diversity, I kinda enjoy playing different characters, and I don't really think that Oh, it make a difference, right? Hey, Root, what's up? I hope you have a nice day. What is DMMD? I do know what that means. What does that mean? Chum 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 chum. I don't even know what is that, to be honest. I do not even know what is that, so I couldn't answer. I don't even know what is that, so I can't really say. Actually, I was expecting Reimu Wolf damage to be a little bit better, but I'm surprised. I didn't notice that the difference between Reimu Wolf and Marisa Wolf was that big. I always thought that Reimu Wolf was super close to Marisa Wolf in damage. Oh, it's not that bad, I guess. That will change some timing a little bit, though. That will definitely change some timing. Yeah, on these spells that make quite a difference somehow. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. But it's okay, you know what? That will make things a bit more spicy. But I was expecting Reimu Wolf damage to be a bit better, so... The thing is, what is the advantage of playing a Reimu? I mean, the homing unfocus can be useful on some stage. Because otherwise... Yeah, what's already like the value of these characters over Marisa Wolf? Since in this game she doesn't even have the small box, so I guess the homing and focus that can be helpful in some section of the game. Like stage 4, I think. Because if you're just looking for raw damage, it feels like Marisa is such a better pick. And they have exactly the same speed in this game also, so it's not even the speed like it's at least the same focus speed. I don't know if it's the same unfocus, but... So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what... I mean, the difference is not like huge, but it is noticeable for sure. Especially on a spell like this one where the boss is very tanky. You can really feel like it takes longer. Ooh, the lag. Boom 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 boom. And you know what? I'm gonna like to switch a bit characters sometime. I think it's maybe because touhouproject. I'm not sure. Sometimes like the... Also, I don't have the recent V patch, so maybe, you know, I should eventually try to update this since we are... Holy shit, since we are playing again. Because before I was like, we are playing almost never, so I'm not going to bother even updating the... the V patch, because... But I guess I should eventually do the update. Chudum, chum, chum, chudum. Boom, boom. I know I should be much more aggressive on this, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure some of the speed kill strat are going to work with Remo though, compared to Marisa, so... It's okay. If we see that we struggle too much with Remo, we will get back to Marisa, I guess. Hey. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, what I have done. What I have done. But yes, I'm still looking on Steam and some other stuff to find games to play. I would like to start something a bit new, but you know what? For the moment, I do not find anything interesting to really play. Oh, I don't like this. Yes, that was a... I didn't pick the right position for that. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that was close. That was close. I knew someone that was only playing Reimu Homing in every single game. They refused to play any other characters than a Reimu Homing. That was quite of a dedication. Like that was a Reimu Homing or nothing. What I'm doing? I'm so bad at this today. So that means in this game you will play probably Reimu Eagles, I guess. If you were going for Reimu Homing only, but... it is quite the dedication. For sure. Because in some games, Reimu Homing is pretty bad, so... Hey Frogs, what's up? I hope you have a nice day, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, how are you? Look, I'm a frog stew today. We are frogging today. We are frogging. Boom, boom. Froggy. Froggy. I'm doing good, thank you. Just starting the day with our little pony practice. I like my little pony. Not when she's doing that though. Maybe they like playing sim game and just like their own rocket. I don't know. Everyone is pretty different in their way to play games, so... I'm not this kind of person to be really like, I mean, I did that on Yu-Gi-Oh! I was only playing Madolche on Yu-Gi-Oh! So... But on Shoot 'em Up, I never been a one-trick pony, to be honest. I just like to pick the characters I feel the most comfortable with. Right now, I'm just playing Reimu, but I do prefer Marisa a lot for this fight, but I decided just for the sake of diversity, you know? Play a bit of Reimu, why not? And also playing some different characters sometime can help you to realize some stuff you might have missed. Sometimes it is interesting to try a bit of different characters to see. Also, Reimu Wolf and Marisa Wolf have a very similar shoot type, so except unfocus, of course, but in this fight, there is not much unfocus usage, to be honest, so it's very rare that you're going to be unfocused on this fight, so I don't think Reimu homing unfocus or Marisa laser beam is going to really make... Oh. This spell is going to be a problem because it's going to definitely last longer with Reimu. And normally I kinda like to speed kill this because I never really learned a safe way to do it. And it's definitely take a good, like, I don't know, maybe 5 more seconds, 4 more seconds with Reimu. I don't like this movement she's doing. Go to the freaking right side. Thank you. Oh la la, this is not good. Oh la 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 la, this is not... Okay, maybe we can salvage this. This first move was really... I'm so cooked. No? Okay, here's the homing might be useful actually. Never mind, maybe the... Hey, Noticer, what's up? I hope you have a nice day. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think we cannot save the day with that, but... That was a bit spooky. That was a bit spooky for sure. Ooh. This one is the one I don't like, right? Yes. Oh la 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 la. Yes, this one is the one I really don't like. I should have to stand maybe a bit lower. I don't know. It's okay. What's up, Noticers? I hope you have a nice day. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, that's... Okay. Hey, Bricks, what's up? I hope you have a nice day. Normally we play Marisa, but today I decided to give some love to Reimu, so... We're going to make a few attempts with Reimu today. Because normally we do make this fight with Marisa. But I was like, well, you know what? I'm in the mood to play Reimu today, so... I was just in the mood to play some Reimu today. Oh my god, what I did. I just had to go to the left side here. Why did I want to the right? Boom, boom, boom. Choo-choo-doom, choo-choo-doom, choo-choo-doom. I don't know. I didn't like this wave. I was like... My brain was just off here. I was like, bah, no. Reimu, it's cool, so it's approved. Ooh la 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 la. Yeah, that was not a good wave here. That makes the spell last a bit longer though, but you know, it's going to be good practice. Why it's taking so long? Oh my god. We have a 1 miss PB on Marisa. We have a 1 miss PB on Marisa. The laser beams are always difficult, like, bullets to play with. It's always some difficult style of bullet, I would say. I remove them because we are playing with no hyper mod. No hyper mod allow. So to keep the screen clean, otherwise they just... If you don't pick anything, it's just a mess. You can't see anything. And we are not allowed to use the hyper mod here, so... No bomb, no hyper mod, no life, no things. So they are turned off, I mean. Boom. 217 but better. I think I can relate to that. Other thing is, if you don't take the animal spirits, they never despawn. So after a few time, the whole screen is covered with that shit and you can't even see the fight anymore. So it's really a question for visibility, just to keep the fight clean. Otherwise, it's just like... It's just get like totally covered with this if you never pick them, so... It's just like for the watchability and the visibility overall, I think it is much more enjoyable to keep them off when you are not going to use them anyway, so... What is the stage 6 one? I don't remember. I know we did a run one day to save all the animals, but I don't even remember which one is stage 6. Oh my god, what I'm doing! I know we saved the turtles, we saved the cow, the jellyfish, the horse. I think we did a horse, if I remember. Oh, but it's been such a long time. I don't even remember. It's been such a long time. But I know it was a time we were trying to get them for the fun. We definitely did the turtle one, because I remember the turtle one was a struggle. Oh my god, I moved too late. What I'm doing? We did But it's not a game we have played that much out of the silly things we are doing now. Oh my god, this is... Oops. No? Okay. Boom, 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 boom. It's not a game we have played that much. Except when we try to do the LNN things. After this boss, when we are done with this boss, only Keiki will be left on the LNN things. Keiki will be the last thing, but Keiki is one of the most difficult final boss to LNN, so I don't think that will ever happen anytime soon. But maybe one day. But I would like to at least get the little pony here. Yesterday we got a 1 miss on the final spell, that was so sad. But I feel like I struggle more with Reimu for sure. But maybe then it will feel easier when we switch back to Marisa. I mean, I could use the homing for this to help a bit, to be honest. Yeah, this one is much weirder with Reimu. I don't have really a good strat for that with Reimu. I think the final spell of Saki, like on practice with no pressure, it's not too bad. But it is a bit of a stressful thing to finish the run on. It's a kind of spell with no pressure, it's not too bad, but under pressure is no joke. Choo-choom, choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choom. Oh la la, that was a bit scary. Oh la la, come back here, stop camping on the right side. Left side, sorry. It is like harder to get consistent on because the RNG can really mess you up on the muscle explosion, so it's also the spell I am the most annoyed with. Because it is a spell that is the less consistent in the wall fight. And she can really mess you up on that one if you get bad RNG on it, so... Talking about the... Oh, with Reimu there is one more... No, okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Yeah, it's one of the spells, the homing is actually pretty useful. Oh, I think I shoot a bit too much here. Okay, I'm going to wait a bit more. Up, 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 up. No. Holy shit. I didn't shoot enough. Yeah, the problem is I would never try with Reimu this spell. I should have tried with Reimu before we go it, because with Marisa I just have to hold a little bit. But I think with Reimu I have to shoot just a bit longer. That was a silly death here because I just didn't shoot enough at the start of the wave. But that's something that I shoot like I would have shoot with Marisa. But I think with Reimu I need to shoot a little bit longer to kill enough ghost at the start. Because here I just killed one. I'm supposed to kill at least two. I'm supposed to kill at least two. So yeah, I will have to remember next time. I will have to hold the shoot a bit longer with Remu. Yeah, here it is just a lack of practice on these characters. So it's not like what you say. It's okay. That was it's pure lack of practice on these characters. So. I will try to hold the shoot a little bit longer next time. I'm going to be honest, I do not like charge shoot type. So the Yumu is a character I never played because I do not feel comfortable with a charge shoot type. So Yumu is a characters in TD or in this game I do not play because yeah, the charge shoot type are just not for me. I never felt comfortable with that. Hello, Delix, what's up? I hope you have a nice day. Welcome to the stream. You missed the hater moment. I did at the beginning of the stream. I did the hater minute because I did capture during the warm-up the Requiem with Sakuya B, and we had so much people like cry, like, you know, we have this like guys that was crying a rivers for the Sakuya B or the Requiem in general. It's like, so we now have a Sakuya B Requiem cap. Yay! What's up, Space You? I hope you have a nice day. Oh la la, this is not look. Oh, okay. Oh, what I have done? Chum 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 chum. And today we are giving some love to Remu. It is a Remu time. It is Remu time. I do like Remu Wolf in this game. I know a lot of people complain of Remu Wolf visibility, but when you don't use hyper mod, the visibility is no problem. But it is true that in hyper mod, Remu Wolf, ooh la la, visibility wise it is a bit toxic, but since we don't use hyper mod here anyway, so it's not an issue. But yeah, during hyper mod, good luck to see anything with Remu Wolf. I think she might have the worst visibility in the whole game during hyper mod. But here it doesn't matter. I know I should be much more aggressive on this spell, but I try to go above the bolt wave, but I don't know. I don't feel that comfortable playing more aggressive on that. It is kind of funny. I'm pretty sure you could cap this spell sometime without moving at all, if you're lucky. But I'm not going to attempt that. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not going to attempt that. This one feels like a baby Oku final. It gives me like baby Oku for final vibe. Except you have no gravity, but... Oh, this one. Oh la la, this one is always annoying. It's a bit the first wall in the fight, I would say. It's a bit the first wall in the fight. Oh, my eyes is hurting. It's like I have some sand in my eyes right now. The things with extra stage fights, they are pretty long, so you need patience. That makes pretty long fight, and when one mistake forces you to restart from zero, it is it takes some patience. That's the one thing that sometimes to say demotivate me a little bit on the extra stage boss for the no miss no bomb is they are pretty long fight. And when you can't do a single mistake, it feels even longer. Requiem is a difficult spell, but harder than like it's not even in the same universe of difficulty. Like it's not even like in the same universe like of difficulty. Choo 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 doom. Choo 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 doom choo choo doom. Chum 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 chum. But you know, there is a bit this cool effect like, what, PDH? Pff, that's not even hard, you know. No, for me, PDH is an easy spell, you know. Nah, you know, PDH, pff, easy. Like, I capped it on my 10th try. you know, when you want to be like, you know, these people that want to be like, oh, PDH hard. Pff, what do you mean? What do you mean? It took me 10 tries to cap it. Oh my god, like, yeah, you're so cool, you're so good at the game. When in reality, everyone took thousands of fucking tries to get their first cap on PDH. But you know, you have to be the cool person, you know, that didn't struggle on PDH, you know. You have to be the cool one that, no, me struggling on PDH, but no. It's a baby spell. What, you struggle on that? Okay, let me stop trolling. Let me stop trolling. Let me stop trolling for a minute. Oh my god, you see, I troll and I get punished. Yesterday I tried extra boss on like Dreamer, it was like, how many lives do you have? And then I got smashed by Yukari spell. Ah! That spell card reminds me of Yaki's second? Yes, a little bit. A little bit. I mean, they are supposed to be both like the spirit animal leader, right? So it makes sense that they have like some attacks that are a bit looking to each other. Since they are both supposed to be like animal leaders, right? So I think it makes a bit sense that they have some choo 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 doom. Nope, I didn't like that. I tried to make my own Osu. That have to be pretty difficult, actually. I hope you had some fun. Have you had some fun with that? Oh my god! My Little Pony and the Turtles. Oh, I don't like this. Ooh la la. I love creating and spend hours in Geometry Dash editor. That's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty cool. I'm not a very creative person, to be honest, so it's very rare that the only creative things I kinda did was the RPG Maker project, and even that, like, I gave up after some years, so because it was just too much. It was what she's doing all the way to the right side. What she's doing there. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, the thing with rhythm game, it's a kind of game you have to play very often and to be very regular on them. If you want to, it's a bit like shoot them up, like the kind of game that if you only play from time to time, it is difficult to really make progress on, so it's a kind of game you need to totally commit on. And I don't know, I found a rhythm game for me. I like to play them from time to time, but sadly I do find them kind of boring after some time. Like, what you say, I can have a lot of fun for some, like a few days playing rhythm games, but after a week or two I'm going to get kind of bored by the gameplay loop of them. So what is not necessarily the case with shoot them up, for example. Like, it takes me much more time before I start to be like, okay, I don't have that fun anymore to play. But yeah, rhythm games, like after a few... Ooh, I don't like the angle she took here. After like a week or two, I'm going to be a little bit bored of the gameplay loop overall. That's why even like all the game I played, I sadly have the tendency of losing interest after some time. It's very, there is not like one one game I'm not losing interest after some time. That never happened. Like, I need to take break often because, and it's also why I have so much issue on stream to find games to commit on, because the problem is, out of shoot them up that's this damn spell. Out of shoot them up that, and the thing with shoot them up, there is so much diversity in general in this game that I would say the diversity helps to keep things interesting, because if I play Touhou, for example, it is a totally different feeling than if I play Dodonpachi or Like Dreamer or some other shoot them up, right? I think overall, like, you have so much diversity in this type of game that really helps to stay entertained for longer. Like, even when I play MMORPG, after a few months I stop because I lose interest. Because yes, sadly I tend to Yeah, after some time to just lose interest in things. It's not like losing interest, it's more getting tired of doing the same things more. Because I still like the game. It's not like I dislike the game, or it's more like I don't have fun to play anymore. Because I'm just getting bored, you know? It's like if you eat the same pizza every day, even if you like the pizza, at some point the pizza is going to start to feel a bit bland. And it is my problem with game in general. It's like, after some time, it will always like lose a bit the exact amount of playing, I would say, in general. I mean, that's why, like, sometimes I stopped playing shoot 'em up. You saw me, like, been taking like almost 6 months break. Not because I dislike these games, just because, yeah, after some time, I just sadly lose interest on for the moment. Like, I'm just like, I just don't have fun anymore. I just don't have fun anymore. All right. Fuck! No way! No, that was so close! She has 1 fucking HP! Okay. Let's refocus. That's sad. The second lose right at the end. Oh my god. I just wanted to move to the right side to get in front of her. I should have just chilled. I was just like, oh my god, I need to move on the right because she went on the right side, and I was like, I need to finish it now. And I should have just chilled. It's my bad here. I was not in danger whatsoever on my position. I put myself in danger just because I was, oh, I need to follow her on the right side, or I'm going to be low on damage. And I panicked a little bit. Oh my god, that's so sad. That was so freaking close. Yeah, I just like panicked at the end. Because I noticed she was getting out of my range on the right side. And I was like, oh, I need to reposition or I'm going to not be able to finish. But I could have just stood when I was, because Reimu have a longer range than, I mean, a wider range than Marisa. So I think we could have finished this with Reimu by staying at the center. It's okay, it's okay. That's the second time we go to the final spell, so we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Now we have a 1 miss final spell Reimu and a 1 miss final spell Marisa, so we are Reimu just catch up on Marisa now. Caught up on Marisa. Who is going to get the win first? Who is going to get the win first? Marisa or Reimu? Choo-choo-choom choom. Choo-choo-choom. Come back on the middle. Stop like camping on one side like this. Oh la la, I don't like when she goes this side. I'm just used to do it on the opposite side, so. Yep. I just don't like when she forced me to do it on the right side. Oh. Can you stop camping on side on each non-spell, please? You are getting a little bit annoying, my little pony friend. You are getting a little bit annoying. Oh no. Ugh. With Marisa here, that wouldn't have happened. Because she would have been dead already, so... Reimu, what are you doing to me? Reimu, you're cooking the run. Do more damage, Reimu. Marisa wouldn't have betrayed me on that. Pwah, my positioning is awful. And we still got it? Like... Oh my god. I deserve to die so much here, but it's okay. Churu 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 chum. Chum chum. Hey Lava, what's up? I hope you have a nice day. Welcome to the stream. We were so close. We died on the final spell of the final phase of the final spell again. I'm so sad. But it's okay. We are going to get back there. I have a good feeling. Oof. I have a good feeling that it's going to work out. Okay. Let's do it again. We are trying to beat the world boss without dying a single time, so... It is a bit of a silly challenge, but it is pretty fun, actually. Whoop-a-po! That was close. That was close, that was close. Oh yeah. I do enjoy this fight though. It is pretty fun. That's why I'm not getting mad too much. Even losing at the very end, because I'm like, it's okay, you know, we have a good time playing, so I do not mind playing this boss. I would like to get to the win, because after 2 lose on the final spell, it starts to sting a little bit, but I am not at the point of being too upset yet on losing at the very end. I am not upset yet, but yeah, it is getting a little bit annoying. To take lose like so close to the end. Chum 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 chum. Oh, I picked the wrong side. I had to adjust that. Ooh la 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 la. This is not good, guys. Ooh la 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 la. This is very doomed here. She gave me a doom. Ooh la la. Nope. No, okay. Okay, it was not as bad as I was thinking it would be. Okay. I got a bit scared here. Could have been worse. I think I got a bit spooked. It could have been bad though. Oh, this is not good. No, 1 pixel. Ah, the 1 pixel damage. No way. Come on. We go again. I feel like I should switch back to Marisa because we got a lot of deaths that come to because we are so... We just need a little bit more damage, and I think it's just like kind of sad to waste this opportunity just because we have a bit less DPS with these characters overall. I think it might be eventually a good idea to just switch back to Marisa, but I think Reimu shows that she can do it. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah. I guess we can say that each attempt at least is more practice, right? So... Churu 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 chum. Oh la 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 la, I'm playing with fires. Yep, the grid. I am playing with fires. I should have just go for the long way, it's fine. I think I slowly start to lose passions, and it's not good. You don't want to lose passions on the beginning of the fight, because more you're going to lose passions and you're going to play risky, more you're going to die and lose even more time, so... But yeah, I can feel like I start to lose a little bit passions on the early fight. And by doing that, I kinda like make me die more, because I'm just going to play more risky, just to save a few seconds, what is not necessarily like a good idea. Sometimes you want to save 5 seconds and you're going to lose like 10 minutes because you die on a... But it's okay, it's okay. We are getting very close, so we have 2 PB on the final spell now, so... Like I said, even if we don't get it today, it's okay. Like getting another try to the finals, it's already a win for the day, so... It is already a win for the day. Oh la 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 la. No. Oh yeah, I think it's done for today. Let's switch boss. I will not be able to do more on this boss. I have lost passion for today on this boss. I think I hit my my passions limit for today on this boss. It's okay, let's go do something else. We will retry tomorrow. We got another one miss today. We played for an hour, so I feel like I'm hitting my passions wall right now on this, so let's go practice something else. Let's go practice something else. Let me see. Yeah, I am not in a rush. I'm not in a rush. If we don't get it today, we will get it another time. I am not too worried. Why don't we do a little bit of Aya? So we get a bit of attempts on Aya every day. And yeah, then we will see what we do after. At least we do a bit of Aya, so because it's another boss I want to get. And then we will see. I just want to do a little bit of Aya. Just a teeny bit of Aya. Just a teeny bit of Aya. Also, I need to make my game a little bit more small. Oh, it doesn't fit correctly the window. Okay, good. And I need to loop the music. Okay, good. Let's do a bit of Ayayam. Oh la 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 la. What I'm doing? Ah, give me a second. Alright, let's do this. Oh la 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 la. What am I doing? Imagine if you had achievements in this game, and one achievement was to LNN every boss. Oh my god. Imagine the people who hunt for achievements. How much suffer that will be. Just to get like the full achievement. That will be some crazy platinum stuff to do. Oh la la! Come on! She just had to stay on the right side just one more second here. And of course she has to jump all the way to the left. Come on. We could. I was thinking to try to do the no miss, no bomb on the like dreamer like stuff, but to be honest, I don't think it is as interesting than on Toe, because the Toe boss are really designed for that, like in a way that it really fits well this type of challenge. I'm not necessarily, especially in like chaos mode, like the boss in chaos mode like are with no I don't know, I think that will be a little bit too toxic, especially that there is no way to practice each attack. You have to practice the wall fight together, so If there is a way to practice each attack by themselves, maybe it would be more doable, but the fact that you don't have a TH prac things on that. That was made like very difficult to practice overall. Like, I think it's totally doable in Nightmare mode. In Chaos mode though, no. We could try to do the Nightmare ones, maybe, that could be interesting. I would like to get at least one PWG today. For this type of challenge, yeah, this is interesting, I would say. Oh my god. Hey, Legify, what's up? I hope you have a nice day. Welcome to the stream. We got another one miss to the final spell of Saki today, so overall, the day started pretty good. We got another one miss Saki. But again, it was right at the end. And then I was just like, yeah, enough for today. Let's do something else. And so maybe tomorrow, eventually, we will get this no miss, no bomb. And now I decided to do a bit of Aya. And then I will see what we do. I haven't decided yet. But I kind of like to do a bit of Aya every day, I would say. We might go back on maybe we could go back maybe on Sega. I'm not even sure, because Sega, it's one of the boss we will need a lot more practice to beat, so otherwise we could do some Remedia, but I don't have any hope for a Remedia LNN anytime soon. Oh my god, come on. There is also new that I want to do, but the problem of new is the final is really difficult, so it's a bit like Flan. I think it's not that hard to get to the finals, but then the finals it's going to be very hard to get the finals cap in one go like this, so already Saki, like, finals give us issue, and Saki finals is not nearly as difficult as the Grudge Bow, so I mean, our survival spell is also much more difficult than the Saki one, so the end of the fight is kinda scary on you. Oh! Oh, it took so long! Oh, that was the perfect RNG on this non-spell. It is so rare that she gave us the perfect RNG on the non-spell. No, that was... I should have gone to the left here. It's okay. It is okay. At least we got one PWG today, so... I wish so bad that PWG would be the final spell. but it is not. Ah. But yeah, Aya is it's a short fight, but oh la la. She's giving us some massive issue. He's giving us some massive issue. Chum 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 churu 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 chum. Oh la 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 la. Oh, she was so close. The problem is, I don't know, we just can't be even a little bit consistent on this second spell. We will need to be so much more consistent on this second to at least attempt PWG. Because the problem is we don't even get to the hardest part of the fight that we will need to do over and over and over, and we get stuck. It's because sometimes it's just too fucking impossible, like when you get wave like this, like oh my god. Because I stream in English, so that will be super awkward since all my viewers are not speaking French, so that will be just awkward to me streaming in French when all my viewers are not speaking French, so that's the answer. Like, that will be pretty uncomfortable for viewers who not speak French to have me playing game in French when the stream is English stream, so just to be coherent with that we are streaming in English, so we are playing in English. Choo 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 choo. Boom 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 boom. And I have actually no problem at all. I'm totally fluent in English, so if that's French or English, it is exactly the same for me. So that is not a problem whatsoever, since I have no... I consider myself 100% fluent in English, so... Chum chum churu 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 dum. Chum 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 churu chum churu. And very often the French translation are not even that good in game, so... And it's just so easier to communicate in a language everyone know. Like, imagine if I was only knowing the French... I mean, there is no French translation for this game, but imagine if I only knew the French name for the spell cards. How difficult it would be to communicate with people on the chat. When people tell me like the English name of spell and I only know the French name, like that will be like, because very often the translation from English to French are really not like word to word. Very often the French sub is translated in a totally different way because you can't really translate word to word. It will be just annoying. It will be just annoying. And I do not like French anyway, so I do not like this language. I am more than happy to speak and write English because I hate this fucking language, so... I only use it when I must use it, like in situations that I have no other choice. Even if I meet other French people, I won't tell them I'm French, just so I don't have to speak French. Even if I meet other French people. Chum chum chururu chum. Chum chururu chum 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 chururu. Chum 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 chum. Oh, she jumped. Oh my god, she's trolling me. Oh, she's fucking trolling. Oh my god, how much she trolled me on that. She gave me the worst RNG on the movement possible, like. Wow, here that was not even like close. Yo, Segu, thank you so much for the follow. How are you today? Welcome to the stream. I hope you have a nice day. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. It's very generous. Thank you so much for joining the stream today. When Aya is bullying us, actually. We are getting bullied by Aya right now. It is a bullying stream. But we are the victim here. We are the victim here. English, for me, is a perfect language. For me, English, the whole world should speak English, and that's all. Like, we don't need any other language than I think this language is just perfect. Like, there is no drawback whatsoever in this language. Like, that could be like the international, like everyone, the whole world will speak this language. I think that would be great. Choo 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 choo. If I have to pick one language, I mean, it's not for no reason that it became the international speaking. Like, there is a reason why the world speak English as a international speech, international language to be used like in almost everywhere. Try writing French then. Go learn writing French, and we are going to speak again. Go, take a few French, listen how to write French correctly, and we are going to talk this again, like in a few months, like. Even to French people, writing French is a freaking like nightmares. She did the jump. Ah, it was close. French is fun, as long as you don't have to learn it. French is it's fun, as long as you don't have, to actually like use it. At school, French was that was a nightmare. When I was at... And there is a very, mentality that if you can't write French, like, without making mistakes, you're dumb. What is extremely stupid, because there is a ton of extremely smart people, like doctors and things like this, that you can't write shit French. So, but yeah, when you're at school, like, you're taken for a freaking, like, idiot, because when it's literally maybe the hardest things we have to learn at school. that's a lot of trauma. Like, you know, like it's not easy. Like, it's when you're like bad at writing, this is and you have all people like taking you for a total idiot because it is not a fun time for a lot of people. It is not a fun time for a lot of people. Especially that this language makes no sense at all. Like, there is like so many things that are not making any sense whatsoever in today's world and the way to do things. So sometimes it's just like complicated for the sake of being complicated. It do not add any like kind of like what you say value, or it doesn't add anything special. It is only like making difficult for the sake of being difficult. That's all. So the rules make no sense. It is totally useless because you wouldn't apply these rules. You could understand the same things exactly the same way, but no. We have to add rules to make things complicated just for the sake of being complicated. Rules that do not put any value or any things to what we write, but it needs to be complicated for the sake of being complicated. That's all. It's just the fancy, yeah, it needs to be fancy. And this mentality is just bullshit nowadays, you know? And so now we have to apply rules that doesn't matter since 300 years pretty much. Nobody care about, but you still have to follow rules that people was using 300 years ago. Just because some people decided like 300 years ago that, yeah, writing this word this way look better, so let's write this word like this because it makes no sense. But this word is looking better like this, so let's write it this way, even if it makes no sense. Speaking French, it's not very hard, but writing French is really freaking difficult. Like, you have ton of super smart people that are not able to write French whatsoever here, even in my country. So when English for me is the total opposite. English was designed to be like usable, right? There is so many like English is just optimal. Like, it feels like English is a very optimized language. There is a very useless stuff. It is so much more like optimized in general. Even if you don't speak English very well, you can still get understood by most people. So even with a very like what you say, extremely bad English you barely speak, you can get people to understand you kinda okay. I noticed that because at the start I was extremely bad in English, and even with my terrible English, I was still like managing to get people to understand me, or to more or less understand people. What? Like, if you're just like extremely like a beginner in French, good luck to try to make people understand what people are saying, because this is really hard. This is really hard. Ah! Yeah, that's why, you know, I do prefer English a lot more. Of course, maybe the British are making English a bit more fancy, right? If you speak with British people, maybe British like to make English a bit more fancy, right? But when you speak with Americans or any other people who speak English out of England, usually it is no, because it's a random spell, so there is nothing to practice. It's pure RNG, so there is no practice to do. We already have capped this spell like maybe 10, 20 times. So now the only things we need is good RNG on it. how do you practice RNG? It's a pure RNG spell, so there is no strat, there is nothing to practice on. It's a just dodge spell, so sadly, you know, it's one time of the meme is true actually, so you can put the meme like just dodge. It's on these spells that work, because the only strategy is to be on one side, right or left, both work. It's more like where you're the more comfortable, and they try your best dodging the bullshit and pray she give you a bad RNG, so there is nothing to practice on this spell, sadly. Once you understood how the spell function, like so the only things we need is to try our best and hope she doesn't give us bad RNG on that, but that's what there is not that much practice to do on this boss, because most of the spells are heavy RNG spells, so except the final one. So the one spell you could really practice is the final one, and the non-spells. The non-spell are also kinda consistent-ish, but she can still give you bad RNG depending where she moves. So even the non-spell are not that consistent. The only thing that will make me better at the survivals is to be better overall, a better player overall. So there is no like when it's just like a skill check, like on random dodge. It's sadly it is just how much bullshit you can handle, pretty much. So just playing the game is already practicing this spell, because just getting better in general is what's going to make the difference on a spell like this. Come on, give me the good RNG here, please. Oh, she jumped. Fuck. Yeah. I just don't want her to jump away. That's the only things I want. Is her staying near the center. The only English like speakers I struggle is people with a very heavy accent. Sometimes like German people have a very like heavy accent. Scottish people, Australian people, you know, they have a very strong accent when they speak English. And sometimes strong accents like this can confuse me a little bit. Irish people also. But I think the hardest one from is Scottish. I want, you know, speak with Scottish. And Scottish people have a very strong accent for sure. But yeah, also like German people, I know I had sometime when I speak with German people on vocals, I know sometimes I do struggle a little bit. I mean, we don't talk about speaking bad, we speak only about the accent. Because Scottish people have a very strong accent when they speak. It's like in France, you have some place in France, people speak with a very strong French accent that you That makes it sometimes even hard. Choo 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 choo. Choo 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 choo. And I live in the place of. Is there any one place in France that is considered being like the, how do you say, purest form of accent? And I'm around this part of this of the country, so I'm a bit in the neutral part, where we don't have accents overall, like, because people in the north have a very strong accent, and people all the way to the south have a very strong accent. But around the center of the country, there is this area where we are very neutral. We don't really lean on each side, and we don't really have that much dialect stuff anymore. In the past, where I live, we were every like region had its own like French. It was like every like region of France have its own dialect of French, but now it's over. Like, but maybe the old people still are like the grandparents still understand a bit the different old dialects, like that each region had. But no, it's except in some region like Britain or in the north, they still put some, how to say, effort to keep the old language alive. But in most of France now, the old things are vanishing. Choo 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 choo. Choo 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 choo. To be honest, like, often people joke about my accent, but I really don't think, compared to all the French people, I really don't have that much of a French accent. Like, if you put me near, like, if you speak with someone that really have the totally like I don't care accent, because the French accent is the I don't care. I call it the I don't care accent in English because it's people who don't even try they speak English the same way they will speak French. They don't even try to pronounce correctly. If you compare me to someone that really has the I don't care accent, I am far from that. So I am very far from that. So because for a lot of French people, it feels cringe to actually try to put accent when you speak English. So a lot of people are just staying. They are reading like or speaking English like they will read French. So because there is a lot of people that feel cringe when they try to put an accent in another language. So that's why I call that the I don't care accent, because it's there. We don't even try to, what you say. It's like you don't even try it because you feel a bit cringe when you try to. What is totally stupid, but sadly, it is. It is a lot from the school also, because there is a bit this. When you try to speak English a bit correctly, people at school like making laughing at you and making fun of you. So that's why a lot of people don't. I know, like, for example, at school, like, people that was a bit like good in English and was trying to put effort in English, like, these people, like, you got laughed at. Like, people would make fun of you actually for even trying. So, and when you're a kid, that's some kind of stuff that follow you, right? Not follow you. So maybe now, I don't know. It's been a long time, so maybe now it's a bit different at school. But during my time at school, like, people was really making fun of you if you even tried, to pronounce stuff in a correct way. So maybe now it's a bit different because Choo 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 choo. Choo 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 choo. Okay, I think we're done with Aya soon. I would like to get another PWG, but sadly it doesn't look like I managed to get the second spell done again, so sadly. The one good thing in France, it's a country that gives a lot of social aid. That's the one, like what you say, very good part of this country is, yeah, the country gives quite a, like, I wouldn't be able to be here if I was not French. Like, this stream wouldn't exist if I was not French. If I was not living in France, the only reason I could have made that streaming my job is because I live in France, actually. And I get, aid from the state as a small business. The truth is, without this aid, I wouldn't survive whatsoever. I wouldn't be able even to pay my rent if I didn't get aid from the state, so it's a very, like, you have a lot of social like help in this country, what is probably what this country have to be the most proud of. If there is one thing that I'm proud of my country, is that, like, we have, like, some very great social help. And sadly, it's something that some people want to destroy nowadays, so, and I really hope that's the last things, that I really think that make this country stand off a bit from other place. And sadly, there is a lot of people that nowadays their goal is to destroy that. And I think it's very sad. Oh, what I have done. Back then, kid at school, so was a bit snow for being fluent in English. Yeah, here you will be like the same, if you were like me, I was very bad in English because I was not a good student. I was part of the I was part of the I don't care gang. I only started to care about school when I get to high school, actually. And it was a bit of what you say, grudge, because I remember when at the end of secondary school, when we had like this like kind of meetings that we talk about in which high school we want to go and stuff like that. And I remember when at this meeting I actually said that I wanted to go to high school, the teacher just laughed at me, like literally, like the teacher like laughed at me when I said I was planning to go to high school. The teacher literally laughed at me. And I hold a little grudge on that, so let's say that I got some extra motivation when I got to high school too. And I've been lucky to have extremely good teacher in high school, much better than in my secondary school. So on top of that, having very good teachers really helped me to totally switch out the. And at the end of the day, I was one of the best students in high school, so. I was one of the best students in high school. Yeah, I tend to get motivated by spite and grudge. It's not a very healthy motivation source, but I do tend to find motivation in that. It's just not a very healthy motivation, to be honest. You don't get that much satisfaction as you think you would have, to be honest. When you do something by spite, when you do it, it left like a sour taste, It's not as like satisfying and that you think it will be like. And the problem is, after that, sometime once you lose this, like how to say, grudge things, when you only do some things by, like, you know, spite and grudge, once you're done, it feels very empty. You don't really feel like you have accomplished anything. It feels kinda hollow. It feels kinda hollow. Chum 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 chum. Chum 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 chum. I just like, in a way, to show people that they are wrong. When some people try, you know, wrong about myself, you know. Some people assume stuff about myself, and I like to show them they are wrong about it. That's something that I kinda work on, to be honest. Sadly, sometimes it doesn't work, but the problem is, yeah, I never really work on very healthy source of motivation, and it's something that is a big problem in my life, because only working, if your only fuel that you get is negativity and negative emotion, on the long run it is not healthy and it is not making you happy. And the problem is, my whole life I always been more like, you know, working on negative stuff, you know, to motivate me more than positive things. Hey Madoka, what's up? Nice to see you. I hope you have a nice day. So I think the only things I did and still do in my life that is not motivated by some kind of negative emotion or negative motivation, it's streaming, to be honest. It's very something that I never did because, what you say, I do it because it's something I really like to do and wanted to do, and it's never been for, what you say, some external, like, negative motive, right? That's maybe the only things I really choose in my life, like, to, without, how to say, an external. For example, like, I told you I was playing music, right, when I was a kid, and you could say, oh, but you pick music because you like it, it was a passion. It's no. Why I did music? Because I was extremely jealous of my brother that was super good at drawing, and me, I was never able to draw in my life because I didn't like it much, and it's not something I wanted to really to put effort in, because, and the only reason I started to play music was because I wanted to be able to do some things that my brother could not do, right? So after that, I did love to play the music and I got very into that, but the start emotion that pushed me to start playing music was a very negative. It was envy. It was pretty much envy that, and it was a very, like, what you say, unhealthy motivation at the start. And sadly, on my whole life, I very often, like, worked on more negative. Oh my god, 1 second. Negative, you know, like negative, like, emotion. Same when I started to really, like, work in high school, it's because I was pissed off that these people in secondary, you know, kind of make fun of me of being, what you say, bad at school, right? So it's always start with some negative, like, things, and it is just not healthy. And I think the only things I really choose in my life that is not linked to any kind of stuff like that is streaming, actually. I think it's my only, like, My only decision I took in my life that was not like for a negative reason from the start was streaming, actually. That's the only things I do right now, and I feel like I really choose to do because I wanted to do it, like for no like other reason. Just because I wanted to do it, right? That's the only reason that I have for it. Because I've been watching streams since for 10 years, like since the beginning of Twitch. And I always thought like, oh, that's a very cool thing. Oh, she jumped. Oh my... Double kill. Double kill, double kill. Choo 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 choo. I mean, that's why I care so much about streaming. And that's why I care about the channel not working very well, or... Because I do really freaking care. Like, this is a project of my life, right? Streaming is... Since we started, it's been like the one big project of my whole life that I really choose to do. It's a really like... 1% like was my decision, and there was no like external motivation or whatsoever that made me go into streaming. And that's why I really care about it. I really care about it, so... I know it feels dumb when you're such a small streamer like me, but you know, it's still my baby. Like, my channels are still something I've been working on for a long time. And that's some things I care a lot about, like... Chum 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 chum. Chum 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 chum. The first streams I was watching, it was a WoW stream, because at the beginning of Twitch, WoW stream were pretty popular, like WoW PvP and stuff like that, Arena. And when I started to watch, I was watching people like Soda Poppins or what is his name? I forgot. It's been a very long time. And then I started later to watch like Street Fighter stream also. Like a fighting game stream. But yeah, that was I remember watching like Street Fighter 4 stream. Oh my god. Chum 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 chum. Oh my god, why do we need so many waves? Why, like, from all the spells, she decided to be super tanky on that one, like... Maybe Marisa will kill this faster, but then PWG with Marisa is even worse, so I don't think it will be worth it to switch like into Marisa for a bit of extra damage on this. But it's okay, we're going to do a few more try-in. Street Fighter 4 is far too difficult for a new player to pick. Like, even like fighting games, modern fighting games today are very difficult for a beginner to get into, but the Street Fighter 4 era, oh my god, with all like the one frame peeling and all the bullshit, like, oh my god, Street Fighter 4 was such a difficult game. Like, I won't try to do the trials in Street Fighter 4. Like, you know, like the combo trials you can do. Wow, my god. When I was playing Street Fighter 6, you know, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to go do by curiosity, right? And oh my god. If you compare a Street Fighter 6 combo difficulty to Street Fighter 4, oh my god. And on top of that, at this time, fighting games had pretty bad online. So on top of being super difficult to learn, you had to do it with a terrible like connection with most of the people you were playing with. So that was really like a crazy era for fighting games for sure. Because it was a bit of transition between arcade to online, right? The Street Fighter 4 era. I think it really switched like start Street Fighter 5. But it was really like the era of game where the fighting games were doing a transition from arcade and just being played offline to being played online. And I think it was a rough transition, like it was a pretty damn rough transition. It was pretty rough. Chum 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 chum. Chum. Oh my god. Okay, enough Aya for today. I think it's the wall. I don't want to do Aya anymore. We did enough. we did enough Aya for today. Oh my god, like, oh. This is rough. This is rough. Which character we are going to go on next? Do we have some character left on Indon Star? I mean, we have, but no, we're not going to do the dancer. We are not going to do the dancers. We can do a bit of clown piece, I guess, but why not? Oh, I hope my lol K is not going to lag. I hope my lol K is not going to lag. Okay, it doesn't seem to lag. It doesn't seem to lag. I need to loop the music. And here we go, I guess. Let's go for a bit of clown piece. All right. Churu-churu-chum, churu-dum-chum. No, no, the double kill on this. No fucking way. Oh, the double kill. Oh, that was sting. I think that would have been one of the first time we would have got the 2 non-spell in one run. Oh, the double KO on that. That is stinky. I think that would have been the first time we get the 2 non-spell, the 2 impossible non-spell together. That would have been the first time. Oh, yeah. Today is a frustrating day, I'm going to tell you. The 1 miss on Saki. The 1 second on PWG. No, the double KO on that. Oh la 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 la. Today I'm getting slapped pretty hard. It's one of these days like where shmup just slaps you to the ground. This is one of these days. It is one of these days. Also, I noticed some things, I think. Let me see. No, never mind. Oh! Oopsie. I pressed the wrong button. I wanted to check some things. But no, I dreamed, I guess. Doo-doo. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-doom. Churu-churu-churu-churu-churu-doom. Oh la 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 la. Okay. Why my freaking camera is not picking me correctly? Every time, I don't know, since the last update, I'm having a lot of issue. Like say my emotion things is always bugged. I don't know what they did with the last update of the Vtuber things, but I'm having quite a lot of problem since they updated that, so now every time I need to manually like activate all the emotion things when before, you know, it was automatic. I don't know, that's a bit annoying. Now I can do that. Look, she's good. For the Suako gets spooked. Yup. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. We are getting bullied by the clown. Yeah, it's a bit sad when the things are not turned on because it make I think the face expression are kinda neat, so oh! I got distracted because I was about to say if we cap, the next cap is going to be the 69th cap on the Eclipse. So I was watching at the cap number. Oh, the next one is going to be the 69th Eclipse cap, guys. So we have to make it count. But I got distracted. because I was looking at the numbers, not at the actual spell. I think Clown Piece to LNN is harder than Kanako. I'm throwing that. I'm throwing that. I think that Clown Piece LNN, so far, if we consider how many time we have spent on this boss, we spent a lot of time on Kanako, but at least we won on Kanako. This boss, we haven't been even close to win yet. That's the thing. We never been even close to get to LNN on Clown Piece because of these two non-spell. And I really think if we could get Clown Piece LNN, that would be the most difficult LNN we will have so far, I think. Chum chum chum. Oh, I was too in a hurry here. I don't even know what is the hardest LNN we got so far. I don't even know. I still think Yumeko. It could be Yumeko, to be honest. Thinking about it, Yumeko, but at the same time, when we did the Yumeko LNN, we were far less experienced, so I think that wouldn't be fair to include Yumeko and Shinki, because we were like only a few months in the shmup thing, so I think if we would do it right now, it will feel probably far less difficult than it was at that time, right? So it will be probably Kanako, or I mean, we have also Orin that was pretty hard, but I don't think it was as hard as Kanako. Which other? Oh, the extra stage of Lotus Land Story. That was pretty hard. Gengetsu and Mugetsu or something like that. That was also pretty hard. We have Shimi also. We have Shimi. Mayumi, Sakuya, fucking Sakuya. Sakuya is part of. I even forgot we have Sakuya done now. So I was not even thinking about her, but yes, Sakuya. Of course, Sakuya. How many hours we spent on that silly boss? It was definitely in the top hardest one we did so far. Kaguya was pretty hard. Choo 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 doo choo choo doo. Whoop, 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 whoop. Churu 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 churu. And that was a 69 scap on the Eclipse, guys. Let's go. Holy shit. I think that's the first time we get the 2 non-spell. Let's fucking go, guys. No! And it's the end of the dream. Thank you for the 69 bits. Thank you for the 69 bit. Whoa, she's moving down. To be honest, we will have the time to get master on every spell of Clown Piece before we get the LNN anyways, yo. But yeah, I think if we ever get this LNN, I could retire in peace. I mean, I'm already retired, but I could just... I think that will be done for good. That will be my ultimate trophy. That will be my ultimate trophy. We are bringing Clown Piece home. Chum 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 chum. Chum chum. Ooh, the little grace. Oh, what I'm doing. I slipped. I slipped. I slipped. Whoa, wow, 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 wow. I don't even know how I died here. But I died. Repeatedly. Oh no. Oh la 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 la, this is hard. Churu 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 dum. In a way, I would like to see how much attempts you get on non-spell. Because we have to get a few thousand on this, to be honest. We have to have played this a few thousand times, probably. Oh, what I'm doing. You know what? I think I'm getting a bit tired. Let me practice the second part. I think I'm just getting a bit tired of the start. Let me just do the second part. I think it's okay. We're going to cut this fight in 2 parts. We're going to cut this fight in 2 parts. But yeah, what is funny is this, the peak of difficulty of this fight is the start. It's very rare. That's usually like she's a bit of reversed difficulty-wise, because the hardest part of the fight is the beginning of the fight, actually. Like, the rest of the fight is not easy, but it is definitely more manageable than the 2 non-spell from the start. Chum, chum, chum. Oh, I don't like my positioning here. No, I really messed up my positioning on that. Oh, I forgot I was starting here. Whoa, stop being so low. Clown piece. She's sweet, she wants to give us hugs, but I would prefer her to stay a bit further away from us for the moment. And now you go on the left. Ah, thank you. Oh la 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 la. Ooh la 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 la. It's a fight. I feel like we'll practice 10 years and we still won't even be close to get this freaking NN on. Churu 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 churu. Churu 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 chum chum chum. Alright, that was pretty clean, to be honest. That's not a full LNN, but at least it is LNN on all the second part. Now if only we could do the same things, but getting the begin done, like the 2 non-spell, but... That's still pretty good, but... The problem is we are not doing the hardest part, so... yeah. We are good enough for the second part of Clone Piece. That's what is frustrating, is... If we could get good enough to be at least able to get to this part a bit more often, we could eventually get it done, because you can see we can technically LNN the second part, but... Yeah, it is the start of the fight is such a massive like stop. It is just a massive freaking stop. It is just a massive freaking stop for sure. But yeah, at least we got another like LNN on the second part of the fight, so I guess we take it. Churu 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 chum. Nah, that was the hard wave. The hard wave. What I'm doing. What I am doing. No, she went to the right side. Oh, la 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 la. If she go to the right side, it is very hard. Especially with Marisa, because with the rainbow box, it's a little bit more manageable, but it's very, very hard when she does the hard wave. Oh la la, the little pink, that was a bit difficult here. Oh la la. Stop going to the right side. She's making me sad when she go to the right side on this pair. She make me sad. She make me sad. Ringo, stop make me sad. She went to the right side. Oh la la, yeah. Yeah, if she... the second non-spell is very annoying because I think it's making no sense. For me, the non-spell is just broken. Like, it just doesn't work as it intended. And that's frustrating because when she go to one side... I mean, the non-spell was obviously designed to be dodged in a specific way. But it only works if she moves on one side. If she moves on the other side, it totally breaks the pattern, so... And she went on the right again. So that's frustrating because it doesn't feel like fair. It feels like it's just broken when she go on the bad side, so... It's the same with Okina in her non-spell, like some non-spell being it's very easy if she go on one side, but totally impossible if she go on the opposite side. Like that's such a garbage mechanics. Like that doesn't make any sense. The pattern should be the same, whatever position like she decides to go. Like the problem is one pattern that starts before she moves. So depending where she moves, it's going to spread the pattern in a totally different way. And that's really frustrating. I would prefer her to move and then start shooting the things. So at least the pattern wouldn't be broken by the movement of the boss. Like, but it just really feels not like intended. Like, especially in a game you can't control the direction of the boss, so... Oh, she moved on the right again! What is this RNG? Oh my god! We lost the 1/3, 2/3 like 3 times in a row, like come on. I absolutely need her to start on the left side. And she decided to get out of range at the last pixel. Nice. Can you stop going on the right side? Oh my god, what's going on right now? Why do we get the worst RNG on every single move? Like, what's going on right now? Like, what the hell? We are having like a freaking worst RNG like a streak right now, like. Okay, here I just messed up. Ah, yeah, this is frustrating when stuff like that happen. Especially on some pattern where the RNG can be such like a killer, depending of the movement of the boss. So yeah, I don't know, like it's so weird because really, there is no reason to be so bad each time. Stop going to the right. Oh my fucking god. She moved to the right 3 times in a row when I was misdirecting on the left. Like, what is going on right now? We lost the 1/3, 2/3, 3 times in a row. Like, what the heck? Oh, I think I'm getting too upset right now. Yeah, no, I'm just tilted, so... Once I'm tilted, I don't play correctly anymore, so... I swear to go, if she goes to the right, she went to the right again. Are you fucking kidding me? We lost. So it is a 66% chance she will move to the left. We lost the 66% roll 4 times in a row. Oh my god. That's insane. It's not even a 50-50, it's a 66%, 33%, so... Losing a 50-50 like 4 times in a row would be annoying, but losing almost 70% chance... Oh my god. Who thought that this mechanic would be a good idea, right? Who fucking found... Who asked for that garbage, like? Who fucking asked? Come on, go to the left. Oh my god, 5 times in a row. Oh my... 5 times in a row, we lost 66%. 5 times in a row, we lost a 66% roll. What's going on right now? What fucking going on? 5 times in a row. Almost 70% chance. What? That's worse than Palward capture rate. I'm playing fucking Palward right now, like. Come on, not 6 times, please. 6. 66% chance lost. And people are going to ask me why I don't like RNG. You want to see why I don't like fucking RNG in shmup? You have the fucking answer. 6 times we failed a 66% roll to have her moving to the left. 6 times in a row. 6 fucking times in a row. We lost a 66. Oh my god. And if you want to answer why I don't fucking like RNG, like, you have your fucking answer here. Oh my god. I'm so tilted right now. I'm so tilted. Yeah, I think I will stop for today playing because that bullshit just killed me here. That bullshit just killed me here. She only has 33% chance to move to the right side. 33. And she did it 6 times in a row, right? Same, I lost every single roll here. She went on the right all the way when I was misdirecting to the left. So we lost every single roll on this spell. Like, yeah, I think it's just pointless. I'm going to try a last time and I'm done. Yeah, I think I'm done. I'm done for today. Like, this is like, if the game, if we get this type of RNG, like, what the fuck? Like 6 times we lost almost 70% roll. Like, oh my god, that's insane. That's just totally insane. So if you want the answer why, you know, pretty much imagine the non-spell. If she moves to the left, the difficulty is 1 on 10. If she moves to the right, the difficulty is 12 on 10. Pretty much. That's, you know, how much the RNG matter in this spell. Like, on this non-spell, I mean. Like, the gap of difficulty, depending if she moves to the left or the right at the start, totally change the wave. It is not the same wave at all. Like, one is going to be 10 on 10 difficulty, one is going to be freaking 1 on 10 difficulty. Is that good game design? No, this is pure garbage. And I love this game, but I'm telling you, this is pure pig garbage design. Like, and I love LOLK, but yeah, like this type of non-spell design, like that is like, you have such an insane gap of difficulty depending which side the game decided to throw the boss is so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. That's I hate that. Okina have the same problem on some of the non-spell. Like the pink and the blue that are super easy if you move to the right and mega hard if you move to the left. If at least it was game, you could like misdirect the boss like in the auto game. They will follow you, so you could position yourself. But no! In this game, you can get fucked for no reason, just because the boss decided to go to the other side. That's awful. Like, I hate that. I hate that. I fucking hate that. That's depressing. Like, that's fucking depressing. Camera, I'm just here. Okay, I think nothing wants to work right now, so we are going to end here for today. No reason to continue. Like right now, like the game decided like the... No, but I can be a passionate person, but I have my limit on bullshit things. When bullshit, what is the odd of that? Like what is like the probability? Let me pull the calculators. So to get a 33%, so I need 33. No, oh, I don't even know I can do this on my PC. Plus 33%. No, give me a second. 33%. Oh, I can do this on this freaking PC calculator. Come on. Maybe I need the scientists. No. How do I do the fraction on that? Okay, let me do it manually then. 33 by 100 plus... Oh, it's 0... I'm stupid. It's 0.33 of course. So I can do this. So 6 times, right? No, but... Oh, the thing is so dumb. This calculator is so dumb. By... Oh my god. Stop doing this, PC. Just reset. Oh my god. I'm getting so tilted right now. Even like the freaking calculator is tilting me right now. So it's 0.33 plus 0.33 plus 0.33 plus 0.33 plus 0.33. Okay, and plus 0.33. I think I messed up some things. I think I messed up some things. I think I messed up something, guys. It's not what I don't know how to use this freaking this is freaking like these freaking things. Anyway, I'm going to stop here for today. Now the thing is, I know this work, or you addition like a probability, right? But the problem is on the PC calculator, I don't understand how the things work. Like, it doesn't do what I want to do. So it is annoying me. It is just annoying me. Anyway, who cares? Who cares? It was just bad luck. Anyway, I will stop here for today. I'm just tilted. I'm just hungry right now. I'm just hungry. It's okay. We got the one Misaki. We got like the... we got a few... the 1 second PWG. It's okay. We got a few things done, so... I guess we will come back tomorrow, and I'm still going to try to find the next game we're going to play. I am a bit upset that I can't find some things I want to play out at the moment, but it's okay. Anyway, thank you for joining. I will go cool down because... Oh yes, this bad RNG like streak just... Ooh, upset me. I have a lot of passions, but except for bad RNG. Like, Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for the follow. We will be back tomorrow, and maybe tomorrow we might get the little pony done, so maybe. We'll see. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. Have a good evening. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you for joining. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.